up, YouTube? What is up, YouTube? We're back again with another video. I hope you've been well, enjoying your time away from my videos. But you're back. What's been going on? A little bit sick. Been a bit sick lately. Not in the best mood today. Pre-workout just ain't hitting the same. My cameraman's being unprofessional. You know, I think I just hit that point where you just don't feel the pre-workout anymore. You know, I think I've just built up a tolerance. I think this one doesn't have alanine, beta, whatever it's called, in it, so I literally just don't feel anything. Tried a different one, a new one from, would you believe it? Why are you laughing? Yeah, I tried a new pre-workout last week. On that last video I had, it was from Woman's Best. Crazy enough, because Jade is partnering up with them, new partner. The pre-workout is actually a lot better than I expected it, to be honest. Yeah, now the one I'm taking, I won't name and shame, but it ain't hitting right. But yeah, got a good video for you guys today. Today we are doing the 4 only leg exercises you need. So basically, with all my leg days, I only do 4 exercises. I've been doing that for about a year, and it works. I'll tell you, it works. That's how I've grown my legs. I think my legs are pretty good. They used to be a weak point. Now I think I've made them into a strong point of my physique. Honestly, it's all just about intensity over volume. As a natural lifter, you know, you don't want to overwork yourself. If you do too many exercises every day, you will eventually injure yourself or burn out, and that will just set you back. So there's no point. You can't do what all these fitness influencers on gear do. You know, when they're on steroids, you can do a lot more volume. You can push yourself a lot further without any repercussions. You know, just because your favorite fitness influencer is doing a workout or whatever, it doesn't mean it's best for you to copy them. Do you know what I mean? Like, copying C-Bum's workout makes no sense for you, because you don't know what he's taking. You also don't know how strong he is, how developed his body is, what it can handle. Definitely for a natural lifter, it's more just about progressively overloading yourself, high intensity, and a controlled amount of volume, I'd say. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. Just 4 exercises. I just do 1 compound lift, which obviously is squat. Then I do a leg extension, a leg curl, and either a standing or seated calves. That's it. That's all I do. That's all I've ever done. 3 to 4 sets, super high intensity, super heavy weight. You should feel it. It should hurt, but it works. Yeah. We might be going to the shops after this. Check out some new shoes that Jay wants to buy. I'm not sure what they're called. They're like these new Nike Metcons. Is it Metcons? Metcons. Yeah, so we'll be going to the shops maybe. Check out some new shoes. I'm thinking about getting new shoes as well. Right now, the shoes I have for gym are definitely not suited for the 3 big lifts. Like, I don't really have any good shoes for squats or deadlifts or anything like that. Right now, I literally just wear Nike Air Maxes all gym days. I don't think they're the best. I mean, yeah, especially like when I'm deadlifting and stuff and benching, I can't feel the ground at all. It feels so unstable. It feels a little bit like, honestly, I'm benching without any leg drive. But yeah, my back's a bit sore from last night, from my dance class. Yeah, a little fun fact about me, I used to be a professional dancer for a few years back. I stopped last year to focus on my businesses. Finances became a problem. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. You know how the world is. You know how it is. Capitalism.
Please, you're going on a big tangent.
But yeah, I stopped dancing last year. I needed a break from it. It was my passion. It still is in a way. It's just, you know, when you need a break from something, you need a break. And I enjoy it a lot more now after taking a whole year off. But obviously I found this new passion, which is powerlifting, bodybuilding. It helps a lot financially as well. But yeah, guys, what I want to let you know is that if you have a passion, you got a dream, chase it. You know, do everything you can to get to it. but also monitor yourself, monitor your mental health. Make sure you don't take it too far, because sometimes that can have negative effects on you. You think that by giving everything you have to something, that's the best, but sometimes that can affect you in such a negative way, it actually takes you further away from your goal and your dream. You know, you want to be in the best shape mentally and physically that you can, and you're not going to do that by sacrificing absolutely everything in your life for something. Does that make sense? If you're not happy, you will perform worse. It's true, it's science. It's science. It's seen in studies. People that enjoy more what they do are more successful. And if you push yourself to the point where you hate something, I think you'll find that once you get there and you think this thing will solve all your problems, it doesn't. But anyway, went on a bit of a tangent there. We're doing the 4 only leg exercises you need today. Trust me, this stuff works if you do it correctly. High intensity, push yourself to the limit, and your legs will your legs will blow up. You know, you're gonna be walking around, the ladies will be calling you Quadzilla. I'm telling you, bruv, I'm telling ya. Isn't that right?
Yep.
You see? She's my little simp. Got a little simp already. But yeah, let's do this, guys. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're going to be starting off with some dynamic stretches. I basically do dynamic stretches for every single gym day. I feel like it's very important, especially on leg days. You got to open up the hips, stretch out the quads, the hamstrings, the calves. If you don't, it can lead to injury. I have injured myself a lot of the time when I didn't warm up and I neglected it. Yeah, I ended up regretting it, obviously, so now I make sure I do it every single day. I also do these stick overheads, whatever you want to call them. Really helps with opening up the shoulders. It's very good to open up the chest as well, regardless of what day it is. Also doing these pause squats, holding it. We're starting off with the hack squat. This is one of my favorite quad exercises. It really gives you a good pump. You can really feel it. I always make sure to do a wide stance and to make sure my toes are pointed out with this. I feel like when I used to do straight toes, I ended up really hurting my knees. So I always make sure, toes pointed out, make sure your knees have a good pathway. Also make sure you're hitting depth, so important. Don't bounce at the bottom or it's cheating. Then we're moving on to standing calves. Now with calves, I have a set tempo. So I go 2 seconds hold at the top, control on the way down, 2 seconds hold at the bottom, then control it back on the way up, or burst on the way up. That's up to you, what you feel more comfortable with. But I always make sure to really focus on range of motion, controlling the weight. If you're just dropping it, letting gravity do the work, you're cheating, your calves won't grow. So really make sure, obviously, you're feeling it in your calves, you're doing your holds, good tempo. Then we'll be going on to leg curls. Leg curls, I feel like I also really focus on getting a good squeeze, controlling it. If you just kick about and try and do it as fast as you can, you're not really going to feel it. Make sure you're really locked into the chair as well. One of the biggest tips I have is making sure you set up the machine perfectly for your body. When you get the exact right locks, it'll feel 1,000 times better and you'll be a lot stronger. Now moving on to quad kicks. Because quad kicks is the only exercise where your quads are getting worked at full flexion, I always make sure to do a pause at the top. Really, taking advantage of this exercise, controlling the weight. Obviously, you could go heavier. I know I see a lot of people ego lift on quad extension. But trust me, if you just drop the weight, control it, do high reps, your quads will blow up way more. And that's literally it for the 4 exercises. Here's a little extra thing I did after my workout. Saw this thing on TikTok. It's supposed to be a hip opener. I think I saw it on Squat University. You know, I've always had really tight hips. Feel like it gives me a disadvantage when I'm squatting. So decided to try these exercises, see if I can strengthen my hip flexors. And I just add that bit to my my squats. You know, just because cooling down and stretching is very important. Alright, so we're back home now. Just finished at the shops and gym. I tell you, I'm so exhausted from that workout. It was a lot, very high intensity, like I said. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is, you know, the 4 exercises. That's what I believe. That's at least what I do. You know, I only do 4 exercises on leg days. Did a lot more talking this time. Not sure what's best. Not sure what's most entertaining or whatever, but just doing me, just doing what I do, see what works, see what doesn't. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You already know, like, comment, subscribe, do what you do, whatever, if you want to support the channel. And hope to see you soon in the next video. Alright guys, peace.